Hello everyone, my name is Fido from Advisory L, and today I'll be talking about my fluid mechanics project. So the outcomes for this term is able to conclude solutions of a physical case based on concept in fluid mechanics. So this project is made to help come up with innovative ideas to solve some issues faced around the world. These issues can vary from daily life problems to global issues that might impact the world. So the focus question for this term is how to transform the new world with the magic touch of physics. The main idea of this project is for us human beings prepare to enter the new era after global virus pandemic, with the helping hands of physics to transform and reshape the world into becoming a place where all living things and human beings can live normally and in harmony again. So the relation of the project with the big question is that a visionary leader requires the ability to be rational in order to create a plan that can easily adapt to future changes. This ability is required in order to complete the project by being able to plan ahead and create long-term solutions. So the problem is that high tide and bad weather can cause big waves to appear in the ocean. This can cause damages towards the hull of the ship, or could be more catastrophic in that the ship could flip and sink. The hypothesis for this project is that if there's an innovative idea in minimizing the impact of the waves towards the boats, the ships would be safer in sailing the ocean. So there are 4 methods in doing this project. The first is learning more about why waves can affect a boat's balance. The second is investigate how humanity has attempted to resolve this problem. The third is research fluid mechanics and how it can aid in the development of a solution. And lastly, the fourth is design the layout of the product. It can be seen from the image shown, there is a sort of wing in either side of the boat. This invention already exists, but I decided to refine it to make it more suitable in bigger boats like fisherman boat or a diving boat. The wings will be attached to the side of the boat and will act similarly to the normal wings found in a small fisherman's boat, but it has one major difference in that there are suspensions holding the shaft of the wing so that the wings will keep being in contact of the water. The fluid mechanics concept used in creating this design is buoyancy and Archimedes' principle. Archimedes' principle states that the force exerted in an object in a fluid is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the object. This force is called buoyant force. The buoyant force pushes upwards against the object. Gravity exerts a downward force on the object, which is determined by the object's mass. So if the force exerted downwards on the object by gravity is less than the buoyant force, the object will float. In short, if the surface area that is in contact with the water is enough, and the weight doesn't exceed the buoyant force, it will float. Hence, the wings on the side of the ship to help it being stable by increasing its surface area, but not too heavy as it will cause the boat to sink. So in conclusion, the result does support my hypothesis. With my research and comparing it with existing products, I was able to create a more refined version of it and can support bigger ships. For further references, I would suggest researching pumps to replace the suspension, as the waves could also be used for power like the currently existing wave generators. So here are a few references used in research for creating the design. So one of the SDGs that can be related to this project is the 9th SDG, which is Industry, Innovation, and Infrastructure, because we were instructed to create an innovative idea based on a problem that occurs in our daily life. So there are 2 main technologies used in creating the product. The first is Google to do my research on the topic, and the second one is Keynote in creating the presentation. So there are 2 main learner outcomes that were practiced in this project. The first is creativity and innovation, because the planning and sketching of the proposed solution required creativity. I wanted to create a solution that stood out from the crowd. The second one is agility and adaptability. Adaptability is required in planning ahead and ensuring my solution is sustainable, just as it is in the relationship between the project and the big question. The third learner outcome used is expert thinking. In creating the product, I use my own imagination and ideas on how to improve the currently existing one, as the current one only fits a small fisherman's boat and not a normal fisherman's boat and or a diving boat. The last one is audience-centered communication. Audience-centered communication is a key factor of this project, as without it, the product concept and idea wouldn't be public and therefore wouldn't be known. That's all for today. I hope this video was able to help you in some way. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.